Hey guys, it's Joseph from BlackboxMyCar. We've got a new cloud dashcam recommendation for you today, the Nexar Pro dual channel dashcam. The Nexar Pro records both the road ahead and the interior of your car directly to the Nexar Cloud app. And the best part is, it's even shaped like a football. Now before we continue, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to stay up to date on everything BlackboxMyCar. We've got a lot more videos coming out soon. Now let's begin. We did a review of the Nexar Beam dashcam a couple of months ago, so today we will go ahead and take a look at what the differences are between the Beam and Pro dashcams. Inside the main box is the Nexar Pro main unit. This is the camera that you will mount onto your windshield to record the road ahead. Then underneath you get the cables and all the mounting accessories. And here's the interior IR camera. The interior camera comes with a 3M adhesive mount. As you can see, the interior camera is fitted with 10 infrared light bulbs, so we should expect exceptional night vision from it. So let's hook everything up and go for a drive. There are two mount options available for the Nexar Pro, a suction cup mount and a 3M adhesive mount. Now the mount that you're gonna get with your Nexar Pro when you purchase from BlackboxMyCar is the 2021 version, and it comes with a GPS embedded suction cup mount. The sticky mount option is available on Nexar's website, so if you drive a truck or RV or your vehicle sports a flat windshield, then the sticky mount would work better than the suction cup mount. The mount for the IR camera is a sticky mount, so it will be more of a permanent setup. Just peel the backing of the 3M tape and stick it on your windshield. Again, the IR camera is designed to record the interior of your car, so the camera needs to face inside the car. Connect the cameras using the connecting cable and power on your car. The power light will turn on so you know it's all ready to go. The Nexar Pro front camera is a 1080p Full HD dash cam based on the all-winner V3 processor and uses the 2 megapixel Galaxy Core GC2053 CMOS sensor. And it captures a 135-degree field of view. In other words, the front camera specs are identical to the Nexar Beam camera, which means while it's not the greatest video quality compared to other cloud options from Thinkware or Blackview, it's definitely acceptable for most drivers, especially if you do most of your driving during the day. The interior camera records 720p video at 25 frames per second with an average bitrate of 5 megabits per second in monochrome. The field of view for the interior camera is 115 degrees. The interior camera uses an ICT 1024 CMOS sensor and comes with 10 infrared lights to illuminate the cabin at night. Unfortunately, video quality for the interior camera is not exactly the greatest, especially in low light situations. Now comparing it to the IR camera of the Vioful A1393 3-channel, the Nexar Pro definitely comes out short. Then again, the A1393 3-channel IR camera is a full HD camera and it uses a better Sony Starvis image sensor, so we do expect the quality to be better. Now just like the Nexar Beam, the Nexar Pro is a very easy to use dash cam, but it doesn't have a screen. In fact, the only way to make any changes to the settings is by using the Android or iOS Nexar app, which is free to download on the iOS and Google Play Store. Now with the Nexar Pro, it uses a built-in Wi-Fi network to connect to your phone. There is no Wi-Fi password that you have to type in, but you do need to give the app your phone number and it sends your phone a 6-digit verification code. That said, you do need to enable Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and location services on your phone for the app. Once the app is all set up, the dashcam should auto-connect and stream to your phone every time as long as you have set the permissions within the app. Now there are some things that we didn't necessarily like on the Nexar app. It lacked many of the features and settings that we are used to seeing in the Thinkware, Blackview, and Vioful mobile app. For instance, there is no way you can reformat the SD card within the app, so you will need to take the memory card out and format it using your computer. So in terms of simplicity and user-friendliness, the app is great, but in terms of features and functions, it's definitely a bit on the bare side. Now for Samsung users, you're okay if you use the Galaxy S7 Edge and above, A30 and above, Note 8 and above. But if you use something like the S20, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to use the Nexar app. If you use an older smartphone, then we definitely recommend you checking the Nexar website for device compatibility. So how does the Nexar Pro record your drive, and when does it send the footage to your phone or to the cloud? Say you've set up the Nexar Pro and there's a micro SD card inside the dash cam, and you decided not to pair it with the Nexar app on your phone. The dash cam itself will still work if it's not paired to the smartphone or the app. The recordings will be saved to the micro SD card, and you can always take it out and plug it into your computer for playback. Now say you paired the dash cam with the Nexar app on your smartphone, you can actually save your driving footage straight to your phone using the phone's storage space. You can control how much of your phone storage space is available on the dash cam. The settings are all within the app. And when the allotted storage is full, the dash cam will simply loop record and replace the older footage with new ones. One good thing about having your footage right on your phone is that you have a backup copy of your drive, and you can easily share it via email or upload it to third-party websites like Dropbox. And because the app is running and connected to the dash cam during the drive, any G-sensor triggered events such as a collision or hard braking will be sent to the cloud using your phone's data plan. Full drives are only uploaded to the cloud when your phone is connected to the Wi-Fi network. So without data or Wi-Fi connection, the files will just stay on your phone. This ensures that the dash cam is not eating up your phone's data plan to send unimportant footage to the cloud during the drive. But once it's on the cloud, your files are there to stay. If you accidentally delete the Nexar app on your phone, don't worry, because videos that are already uploaded to the cloud are still accessible by logging into your Nexar Cloud account. Overall, the app works pretty well, but there is always room for improvement. For one, location services must be enabled at all times for your app. And we know that some drivers definitely have some concern about privacy because of this. And we also find that really does drain your phone's battery too. If you drive without the app on, your videos will be saved to the micro SD card like any other dash cam. The Nexar Pro comes with a 32 gig micro SD card, but it does support up to 256 gigs. So one really cool feature on the Nexar app is the one-click collision report. Basically what that means is Nexar allows you to take one saved clip and generate a post-collision report. And what it does is it'll include all the crucial details as to the collision that happened, including information like the speed, the location, the force of impact, and all the crucial details that you'll need to generate a post-collision report. And best of all, you'll be able to send that directly to yourself, or if you're in the US, with one click, you'll be able to send that directly to your insurance company. Now, the biggest downside of the Nexar Pro is that some features aren't available to Android users. For example, Siri integration and navigation. Unfortunately, these features are only available to the iPhone at this time. When you've enabled Siri integration, you can save a clip simply by saying, "Hey Siri, capture this moment," anytime during your drive. You can also use Siri to manually stop recording. Don't remember where you parked your car? Just ask Siri, and Nexar will show you where your last parking clip, as well as directions on a map. You can also use the Nexar app like Google Maps and get directions and route information. These are definitely fun features, but like we said, they're only available on iOS right now. Now, the Nexar Pro does have a parking mode recording feature, but unlike the other dash cams that we're used to, you don't need a hardwiring kit in order to enable parking mode on the Nexar Pro. And that's because there's a small built-in battery in the dash cam that allows it to detect both motion and impact and record a 10 to 30 second video clip. The Nexar app will also notify you if there were any incidents that triggered parking mode recording once you're back in the car. One thing to keep in mind, Nexar's parking mode is ignition based, which means the dash cam will go into parking mode once it detects a break in the power supply. With that said, if you have a constant 12-volt socket in your car, for example, it's always on, then the dash cam will not go into parking mode and it will drain your car battery. And do note that there is no option within the app to configure how sensitive you want the G sensor to be. This is very different from ThinkWare and other dash cams, where you can select how parking recording is done, customize the sensitivity level of the sensors, and even enable or disable parking recording. So the question is it worth it to get the Nexar Pro? Here's our honest answer. If you want something that's affordable, 2-channel, super simple to set up, and has simple cloud capabilities, then yes, we definitely recommend you getting the Nexar Pro. But because of the potential connectivity issues that you may face, we definitely recommend using a micro SD card as your main storage, and then using your phone and the cloud as your backup storage. Setup is also very straightforward because of the suction cup mount as well as the Nexar app itself. But that said though, if you want to have more advanced setting features like reformatting your SD card or even changing the sensitivity of your parking mode, well, that is something that you're not going to be able to get on the Nexar app itself. If you have an iPhone, then you're going to be able to access certain things like Siri integration that unfortunately you're not going to be able to get as an Android user. But if you're looking for something that's more advanced and feature-packed, we definitely think the Nexar Pro is a bit on the underperforming side. And for that, we still recommend, say, the ThinkWare and BlackView cloud dash cams. And if you want a multi-camera system, then we definitely recommend the Vioful A1393 channel, which is going to give you 2K QHD in the front and 1080p Full HD in the rear and the interior. You can learn more about the Nexar Pro, Nexar Beam, or any of the ThinkWare, BlackView, Vioful dash cams that we mentioned today on the BlackboxMyCar website. I will include a link to them in the description below. If you're interested in making a purchase, be sure to use exclusive YouTube code BBMCTube to take 5% off your next purchase. If you have any questions, you can always reach us via live chat, email, or just give us a call. Or you can even find us via our social media channels on Facebook and Instagram at BlackboxMyCar. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button on your way out, and thanks for watching.